Hey everybody, I just wanted to get on here and just see if I'm the only one feeling like this. Like I said, I've been praying for a lot of things for a long time. And I would like to think that the things that I've been praying for line up with the will that God has for my life. But you never know. At the same time, I also know what God has put within my spirit. Is it me, or just as the years go by, I feel like more so now than ever, the things that I've been praying for, the reason I keep looking back is because I'm at work getting ready to go get our lunch, and I'm waiting on the girl to bring her money. But anyway, more so than ever, I feel like the things that I've been praying for are being given to people everywhere around me. Like, I can't go on social media without seeing it. I can't be at work without being around people who are receiving these things. Yeah. So, I don't know. I was just sitting in the bathroom. I was like, Lord, I don't know how much more like I could take. Like, I'm beginning to be overwhelmed because so many people are receiving. Hold on.
I'm like, I don't know which one is hers.
Here you go, ma'am.
You don't have to leave anything on it since we're not delivering or anything.
Whose name is it under?
They put it under my phone number. You have my number?
No.
I'll text you my phone number now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying. But I just feel like I was just saying, God, I was like, I'm starting to feel like a little overwhelmed because I try my best to believe God, because I know that He is a God that never lies. He is a God that loves us, that wants the best for us and wants to see us happy. He wants to give us the desires of our heart and more. But I try sometimes not to look at certain things because I know how I can get sometimes, where it'll sit on me to the point where I dwell on it till I become sad about it because I don't have it yet. So it's like I stroll through Instagram. I could be strolling through YouTube and I'm seeing women everywhere, and it seems like they're popping up everywhere. Like, the things that I've been wanting, either they're getting them all or they're getting some, but I'm sitting here and I'm still in my waiting room. I'm still in the waiting room. So it's not fun being in the waiting room. It's not fun being in a waiting room. And what's coming to my mind now is being at a hospital in the emergency room. You have to sit in the waiting room until you're called back. You have to sit in the room until you call back. I would like to think, well, I know God reigns on the just and the unjust, meaning the saved and the unsaved. He blesses us all, regardless of who accepts Him and who doesn't. He still chooses to bless who He wants to bless, how He wants to bless them, when He wants to bless them. I'm I'm just sitting here wondering, like, Lord, when is it going to be my turn? When am I going to be able to enjoy the things that I've prayed so hard for, that I waited so long for? When am I going to be able to see it manifest in my own life? Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for the people that these things have happened for. I'm happy for them, but it's a part of me that is sad. Like, why what's going on with me? Like, what is going on that it can't happen for me? I mean, people younger than me, way younger than me, in situations that I may feel that I'm in a better situation, where I'm like, well, why is it happening for them when my situation seems better than theirs? And don't get me wrong, I never think myself highly than another person, because I'm no better than the next. But I'll be wondering that, like, God, what is really going on? Like, what have I done? Like, what is wrong with me that these things aren't happening? And I know God is not that type of God. I know he's not that type of God. But I just be wondering, like, what is my holdup? And what would hurt me is to know that I'm my holdup. Like, I'm holding up my husband. Like, what if I'm the reason that my husband, like, say my husband is praying for me, which he probably is, and he's ready to be married. It will hurt me to know that I'm the holdup. Like, it's something that I'm doing that's keeping us from not being ready to see each other. I just be wondering that, like, Lord, what is really going on? And I mean, I don't want to get into what it is that I've been praying for, but all I know is that I've been in the waiting process for a long time. And don't get me wrong, I feel like the waiting process is very necessary when it comes to me, but to keep seeing the things that I've prayed for fall in other people's laps for them, it can be hurtful. It can be very hurtful. Very hurtful. And I know God isn't trying to hurt my feelings, but they be hurt. They be hurt. My feelings be hurt. But I was just wondering, like, is anybody else going through this? And it seems like it's getting more intensified. Like, it's getting more intensified with how often and how much I'm seeing this happen for other people. I hope it's a parking space closer over there so I can get in and get out. But I just wonder how y'all feel. What is going on with y'all, or how do y'all manage to cope with things like this? Because how I try to cope with it is not looking at it, like not allowing myself to see these things. I'll see a post, but I won't click on it. And then when it's presented to you in certain ways, like right in front of you, you want to show, you want to display that you're happy for these people, but then deep down inside is something that is hurtful. It's like, Lord, I want to be genuinely happy for these people, but part of me is hurt. Like, what about me? What about me, Jesus? What about me? And I do my best to, like, try not to worry about it, because I tell God all the time, I don't want to focus on this. I don't want this to be stuck in my mind. I don't want to dwell on this. I want my mind to stay stuck on Jesus. I want my focus to be stuck on Jesus, because I know that as I stay close to him, as I focus on him and stay in his presence and in my word, that all the things that I've prayed for, they will come. They will come. But I would be lying if I told y'all that it doesn't bother me or makes me feel some type of way when the things that I've been praying for are coming, but they're not coming to me. They're coming to everybody else around me. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I'm not sure if anybody else feels that way, but I'm going to encourage myself and encourage you as well. Just stay connected to God. Regardless of what we're going through, regardless of how we feel, regardless of what we think, God sees us. He knows our heart. He knows our desires. He knows the plan that he has for us. And I truly and earnestly, wholehearted believe that whatever it is that God has for me, all the prayers that I've prayed and the things that he know I desire, I know without a shadow of a doubt that he's going to exceed everything that I've prayed for. Everything. And I just want y'all to trust God. Be patient. Please be patient. And I ask you, God, to help me to be patient. To know that you have not forgotten about me. You have not overlooked me or the people that have prayed prayers to you. That you understand how we feel, what we're going through, and at the right time, at the appointed time, you will allow us to bask in everything and more that you have for us. But please help us to humble ourselves before you and at your feet, trusting, Lord God, that your will be done in our life as we choose you, as we focus on you, as we give it all to you. It's not easy being in a waiting room. The waiting room can get you to a point where you get very impatient as you see everybody else being called back but you. And you wonder, why is it that everybody is being called back but you was here first? Some people just walked in the waiting room, but it seemed like they get their blessings before you. But it shouldn't matter to us who's getting their blessings before us, as long as we know that God is a God that shall not lie, and that he holds tight to all his promises that he gives us. And at the right time, he will bless us with everything that we need, that we desire to do the things that he has put us here to do and be the people he has put us here to be. Stay encouraged, y'all. Stay motivated in Christ. No matter what you do, this is a fight every day to stay focused, to stay hopeful, to stay solid in having faith in God. It's not easy. It's not easy. But I know that I have to keep in mind that I know it's going to be worth it. Because I know the type of God that I serve. I know the type of the God that lives within me. I know the type of God that no matter what goes on in my life and what I've done, he's always been there. So why should I doubt him now? Trust God, y'all. Wait on God, because he got big plans in store for us. The storehouse in heaven is overflowing with blessings. And like I heard Sister Christina say, she has a channel on YouTube, Bold for Christ. I think I heard her say that God told her that he is obligated to fulfill his promises that he has given to us. He's obligated, because he promised them to us, and because he's not a God that shall lie, he is obligated to see those things through. Trust in God and have a good day.